Midterms is coming, y'all, and the pressure is on. Keep thinking they going to do investigations on what happened back in 2020. That's why they messing with certain voting systems in certain states. Come on, sip a little tea with Auntie. Let's talk about it. That's not what it's about, y'all. Midterms are upon us. And Donald Trump himself has come out and stated that in the event that he loses, red states turn blue and the House and the Senate becomes ran majority by the Democrats, like the Democrats had a House and the Democrats had a Senate, it's over for him. They will impeach him. And upon his impeachment, he gets booted out that White House. He loses that immunity. So once he loses that immunity, guess what? It's all free game for to prosecute him for whatever it is that they want to prosecute him for. And there's a lot of things that they're holding back now in the Epstein files, because the Epstein files, everything is being pushed out by people in the Republican Party. So it's limited. You mean to tell me you're going to redact all of these rich and powerful men, but you leave nude pictures of the victims in those Epstein files? So who were you trying to protect? That's the question. A lot of people want to dance around the facts, mention all the people. What about this person? What about that person? What about that person? What about that person? All of these people are being mentioned in the Epstein files. And don't get it twisted. I'm not on here covering for nobody. I don't care if you Republican, Democrat, you don't have a party or none of that. I don't care about none of that. If you are a pedophile and you don't been around here messing with underage girls, prosecute them all. Line them up. I get on here and I talk about Donald Trump a whole lot, and people just think that I have a vendetta against Donald Trump or something like that. If it was a Barack Obama, I'd be up here with the same energy. Do you hear me? If it was Bill Clinton, I'll be up here with the same energy. I ain't one of those. A lot of people like to think that my content is biased. Like I have a vendetta against a certain person, so everything is just No, it's facts. This is actual factual news that you can use. I rarely put my own opinion on certain things. I speak truth. Truth that you can actually go look it up. A lot of people have their problem, want to go in on me. Who is she? How can she say? Everything that comes out of my mouth, literally, everything that comes out of Auntie mouth is actual factual, and you can look it up. Because you know how I got the information? I looked it up. I read a lot, y'all. This brain of mine is filled to capacity with all different types of information. Don't shoot the messenger, because I'm giving it to you real, raw, and uncut. And a lot of people can't handle it. And the first thing they say is, well, why are you giving it real, raw, and uncut about this person, that person? You got your picks. No, I don't have no picks. I speak on topics that I choose to speak on. And that's what I'm going to forever do. I always say this, and I'm going to say it again. If you don't like what you are seeing on my platform, that's over 100,000 on every platform just about that I'm on, other than YouTube and Snapchat. Over 100,000 people on each platform. Delete yourself. I probably won't even miss you. Probably even know you're there. If you don't like me, you don't like my voice, you don't like the way I talk, you don't like the way I deliver my news, you got a problem with this, that, and the third, or I only speak about this, or I don't speak about that, I don't do this, I don't do that. Leave. Remove yourself. Then you ain't got to hear my voice, see me, none of that no more. You can just remove yourself from the equation, and it's okay with Auntie. And to all the people that love Auntie and everything that I do, I love y'all too. And as always, thank y'all for sipping a little more tea with Auntie. Bye, y'all.